that this malaria is a killer disease. That every organ in the body is affected once you have malaria. So can you please tell us why it is a killer disease?
Okay. I said it is a killer disease because the signs and symptoms of malaria are headache, fever, chills, that is shaking body, abdominal ache, dizziness, and loss of appetite. Every other little things can be happening to the person, even weakness. But once many people will just take paracetamol and drink, they are okay, they go. People rarely go to hospital or go to assess treatment once they have the early signs of fever and headache. They will say it's just a common thing. Take only paracetamol. But they forget that the illness have gone to the organs. These symptoms affect the liver because it will no longer function properly. It affects the kidney because the person will no longer either pass urine properly or drink water enough. It will affect other organs in the body because the person has not assessed treatment early. Some will be exposed to sleeping in an environment where mosquito bites too much. They won't even mind. Some people say they don't even know when mosquito bites them. Therefore, they don't see it as causes of something serious that can cause any problem. But mosquito bite, especially when it bites from 5 a.m. in the morning, is the one that carries, that is the Anopheles mosquito bites early in the morning. That's the one that carries that illness. And it is infectious. When mosquito bites somebody with malaria and goes to bite another person who is not having malaria, the person, because it will pour the other one and pick the person's blood, the person is also infected. That's why we say it is a killer disease. Now, when you don't go for the treatment early, you come down with abdominal ache. That's secondary signs. Itching of the body. Some people, when the malaria is even too much in the body, it will start itching as if the person took chloroquine tablet or injection. For those that it itches, it can give you that blood vision. You won't be seeing well. To the extent that malaria will enter the third stage, where the person will start talking too much, out of point, and the person can feel like he's getting mad. That's one of the causes. That's a third stage of malaria.
So this malaria has stages by stages?
Yes.
Wow.
That is why it is called a killer disease. In Igbo, they said it's Igbo that affects the person's brain. It's not about that Igbo. It's because the malaria was not treated when it started early. So it continued to enter from stage to stage. That is why by the time the person goes to the hospital, I'm trying to treat the person, depending on the extent of damage in the person's body, the person will die.
This is very serious.
Yes.
So
it's as serious as that.
We've heard it from the horse's mouth. Many people, they see this malaria as something simple. I'm having a headache, I'll take paracetamol. You will not go for further treatment. You will not access medical help. People die, millions of, most especially children. All these people living in rural areas, all these undeveloped places that are dirty, all these swampy areas. The mosquito tends to breed more on dirty environment. So you can help yourself. If you're living anywhere you have gutters that are dirty, in a swampy area, you try to clean out the water, clean out the gutters. Help yourself. Find a mosquito net. Malaria is serious. Many people are dying because of this malaria of a thing. So please, let's help ourselves.